I hate how quick the loading screen is now. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Some people are like not really quick to quit, but I want to see how you got.
I think it's just because that's just how the consoles are now.
Oh yeah, very true.
The load times of everything are just insane. I just take screenshots and then I take a peek for the videos. Did you play? You said you played the last event. Did you use your card a lot in it since it was a Dodger?
I used it like once or twice.
Also, it's probably sick how you have the Future Stars card now. So more people when they see your real icon and stuff. I don't know if you have that equipped, but
yeah,
they might recognize the name.
Yeah, it's kind of awesome for sure. When you texted me or messaged me that I had my card, I was like, hey, let's go. Because I kind of like figured, but I wasn't 100% sure.
The Future Stars one?
Yeah, because of season 2. I was like, they can either go Future Stars me or Oral Hershiser, but they already put him out. And, wow.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be for you because a lot of the other guys have already gotten some like prospect cards and stuff. Oh man, that is a dot. Pinpoint pitching makes a huge difference this year.
Yeah, I gotta get more comfortable with it. I'm not on it just yet.
You're still on analog?
Meter.
Meter. Okay. I could get like a milestones card or even just like a signature series. That's what makes Pinpoint amazing. That was 100% planned.
Okay. Because I obviously tunneled like a hater, and then obviously.
Yeah. No, with Pinpoint, you're able to locate the crazy pitches like that. Like I know that doesn't necessarily work in real life, but in the game, it works out very well, especially 2 strikes.
Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, only about to go. I love this Yelich card, man. I pulled him like day 1, and I just can't take him out of my lineup. Get down.
Uh-oh.
Get down. Let's go.
No.
You gotta score. Let's go.
2 perfect throws.
Let's go.
Miguel Cabrera rounded the bases that quick. All with 2 outs too.
I know. If you like ever look closely in the baseball, there are so many 2-out runs scored. It's crazy. Like as a pitcher, like, we all dread the 2-out walk. Like the 2-out hit, okay, but like the 2-out walk, man, that comes to bite you in the ass probably 50 to 60% of the time.
I'm not on that, but in MLB, that definitely happens the same way. You let up like a bomb like right after.
The probability is definitely higher in MLB.
Probably just because like the hitters know like there's 2 outs and kind of just have to put the bat to ball.
Perfect.
Oh no way!
This Mauricio card is nuts.
What the fuck? Dog, what was that?
You have to get this guy as your shortstop.
Goodness gracious.
Like I know you're using Nico, but he has diamond defense still, switch hitter with great hitting attributes. His stance is nuts. The Hall of Fame event definitely helped me out quite a bit. I was struggling on Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Hall of Fame early on definitely takes a second. Oh. All right, here we go. Ball game's about to be tied already.
Trout's just so much better this year.
Yeah, I think our first game when we played was what? I think it was a pitching duel.
It was pretty close.
Yeah.
I can't remember the result, but I know late there was like, I think you hit a home run late.
Yeah, exactly.
And won.
Yeah. Dude, I love how you use his cabin card. I love it. I love his swing.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to be like super good. Like I saw last year, he was like a must draft BR card. So I'm like, let me try him out.
Yeah.
He's been stuck on my team ever since.
His I think he had a 91 Tops Now or flashback, something like that. Man, that card, I used it in one of the events from last year, and I was like sold. Like, had like 30 at bats, damn near 10 home runs in that 30, and I was like, yeah, if he gets a better card this year, he's my second baseman for a while.
And due to the milestones, they're able to do that. There's gonna be a great amount of milestone cards. Like, we think that we saw a good Ohtani card right now. He has a potential to get a cycle hitter card.
Yeah. Yeah. Oof, you got him 4 parallel. Wow.
Yeah, I wonder if I would have him super factored if I would play well with him. Only hitting 294, which isn't like bad, but compared to a lot of my other averages,
yeah,
not great.
I hear that. I hear it. No.
I think I tried too hard with him because I want to do so well.
Man, that's so true. I was like that with Sheffield last year. It's like they had a home run every at bat, and then I'm around 280, and I'm like, what am I doing?
Especially because Soriano is my number one option, and I finally got him. And I just want to hit a home run or do well. But I've also heard other people struggle with him.
Yeah. All right, there we go.
Barely. A couple weeks ago, I was talking to Ryan Weathers of the Padres and about his card. He got 99, and he was like, "Yeah, I was trying to tell him to just give me a sinker, even though I don't throw it."
He's trying to cheese it.
Yeah.
I love it. Did he end up getting it?
No, he did not. It would have been funny if they just gave it to him just because, but
yeah,
fortunately they did not, because such a meta pitch. And next year you just need to develop like a 2-seamer that moves a lot. They'll probably hand you one.
Yeah. Or a little Mariano cutter.
Yeah, either or.
Yeah, doesn't really do much, and then boom. So people won't put me in D tier or whatever. Good piece. Get out. Ah. No.
Oh.
Nah, I ain't enhancing that. Yo, this card is pretty good hitting. It's like 50 all around.
Yeah, last year they gave everyone 50, and this year same. And then if you parallel it to 5, it's like sick. You could parallel your own card.
1 of 1.
And it won't even change. Won't ever change.
Yeah, I actually threw a perfect game with my card the other day. Like, hopped into a ranked match, like, after a game at the field. And I was like, whatever, like, I'll try to get in a little streak, get a couple wins. Got a couple wins, and then I matched up against a guy. It was a pretty good team. I offered him a friendly. I was like, you know what, like, I'd rather play someone lesser right now.
Yeah.
And he didn't accept it, so I was like, all right, whatever. Like, I got a 99. So I'll beat you no matter what. But ended up throwing the first game. And,
that's pretty sick.
It was a good game up until, like, he brought in his reliever. He brought in Stutter, and I just faced him like he was throwing burns, and I only got 1 through 5. And then he brought in Stutter, and I hit 3 home runs in the same inning.
The diamond version, like, I used it in the event, but it was very rare. If I knew someone couldn't really hit it, I just didn't use it. But like, if you were able to sit on the splitter you're gonna crush him all day. Especially because like you could probably look splitter first
Exactly.
and still adjust to the fastball. It's just that slow.
Tough play.
Ooh. Byron Buxton. I wonder if they're gonna top it. Like it's gonna be tough. I think Semyon is gonna get the player of the month. But starting off right out the gate with Buxton, it's a high standard.
What do you think about this Joe Torre card? Is this like your debut with him?
I used him in Conquest. I heard very good things. I ranked him highly of all the new cards, but due to him having catcher and like hearing last year that people did well with him, I'm like, I'll give him a try. 125 contact is massive.
Yeah.
Especially at the catcher position.
Exactly. Yeah, I've never really used this card, but I'm trying to like this year like start using cards that I haven't used in years past. Like, ooh,
that ball was just on the late side of good. Fortunately, I only have 2 power. I like how I have it paralleled up, so it's 1 additional, but I like how they gave you 1 power.
That's all right.
Your normal card.
Yeah, like in normal years, I don't really use like Babe Ruth. Like last year, I never used Babe Ruth because that whole program, I was like, this takes too much time.
Mm-hmm.
There's other options, and I already had Tommy. But this year, I'm just trying to use more people.
And there's like a lot of brand new legends in the game. Troy Gloss, that was a very solid one.
Yeah, that looks really good. I'm definitely gonna get him.
Like Sizemore's cool. He doesn't hit lefties too well, but if you're playing on an All-Star and Hall of Fame, he's gonna be a good card to get.
Yeah.
And if you really don't want to hit against lefties, you could just place someone on your bench like Buxton and just replace him. If you don't have Buxton like in your starting.
Yeah, I think those 3 bosses are really good, like depending on where your squad's at. Like obviously Eckersley, last year his card was sick. This year his card's even better. Like he won a lot of clutch games for me last year, so might get him. Troy Gloss obviously is nasty. And then Sizemore is a really fun one. It's a new legend. Same with Troy Gloss,
They've added a lot of closers too. Joe Nathan, Heath Bell.
Yep.
And then Houston Street, which 125 contact on that card. Doesn't throw the hardest, but if you play on the Hall of Fame or something and like you have him in your bullpen for whatever reason, the 125 could definitely get people.
Oh, yeah.
They aren't experienced in the difficulty.
Yeah, if you already use your dogs and you need 2 innings, maybe clean up something, so you can definitely go in there, change up the game a little bit. Get out. Woo!
You're ready for that one.
Oh my! Hey man, I saw you went to Wrigley and got to see Tyler Stevenson and Snell, and that was dope.
Yeah, it's great to be back at the ballpark. It's definitely sick. And like all these guys that play MLB The Show, like I've hooked up a lot of guys with 99 cards. I guess I'm kind of like the guy who walks around the street in that little jacket or the trench coat, opens it up. You need a 99.
Yeah, you're the plug.
And the schedule worked out well with the Reds and Padres coming to town.
Oh yeah.
I gotta meet them. And this next week, like, I'm probably gonna go to like the Blue Jays White Sox game because Anthony K, who plays the show, is on the Jays. Hurt right now, so I don't know if he's traveling or not. But if he's traveling with the team or off the IL, definitely gonna see. We could talk and stuff.
Yeah.
been cool.
He's nasty, I've heard. And I played in Sterling Sharp's tournament. It'll be probably a month and a half ago now. Man, I got boat raced by, I think his name is Jackson Rawls. Man, he friggin' boat raced me, and I wasn't even competitive. It was crazy. Like this dude.
I saw you had that. I think
man.
Anthony won it.
Yeah, I think so.
It was pretty cool how it was set up. Watched a few of the games.
Yeah, it was dope. It was my first time being on Twitch. I definitely got to clean that up.
Oh, and there's Yali. Dead center, too.
I'm telling you, I can't get him out of my lineup.
Before this game, he was always a bench option for me.
Yep.
I'm using a few new guys, so I moved a couple of starters to the bench, and he got kicked out for this game, but he's nice.
Yeah, he is. What do you got him parallel?
I might have him once.
Yeah.
I don't really know at the moment. I forgot. But the parallel system is one of the best additions in the game.
Yeah, without a doubt. Especially
like
because you can do it offline as well.
Yeah, you can do it offline, online, with whatever card you want.
Yep.
And it helps out, like the Future Stars Ronnie Mauricio card I have. He barely misses out on diamond defense. So I parallel him a couple times. Boom, he has diamond defense. Soriano, he has gold defense at second base, but if I parallel him up a couple times, he has diamond defense at second.
Exactly. Oh.
The only problem with your card in this game is a couple times through the lineup, most.
Yep.
Otherwise, I don't really know what to throw.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna stay fair.
Oh,
no,
glitchy.
He gets over the wall though.
No. Oh god.
If it gave me a quicker animation, I could have thrown it to 3.
Yeah, you definitely would have caught me too.
Have you hit any home runs with your card yet?
Funny you ask. The first game, I used him online. I hit one off the wall. But that's it.
I've had people like at me and come to my Twitch and they're like, they gotta fix check swings, and I'm like, why? I know what they're gonna say. I'm like, what do you mean? And there's like, they're called strikes too often, and I'm like, I would rather have that than the past 3 years where you could just tap X and just train yourself to where if it's in the zone, you crush it. If
100%.
It's not in the zone, it's a ball. But you're keeping yourself ready. You gotta stay honest.
100%. You gotta like have more discipline, because like in previous games, you could like be fooled and somehow miraculously not fully tap X and a friggin' ball. Like you can play games. The guy has the 25 check swing. Like that matters. And I'd rather it be strikes than balls. Than balls. 100%.
By tapping X, like you were saying, hey, I wanted that, and you got fooled, but the game's like rewarding you for being wrong with what the pitch is.
Exactly. You got a beatster. Ooh.
Sheesh. That is not where I wanted it. Wanted that a little inside, and I didn't perfect it, so ended up right in a good spot. My number 1 is pretty much Fernando Valenzuela.
Okay.
Like, I don't get why that card is just so good, but it is.
You control, dude. I freaking missed out. So, I watch Seabrand a lot. Shout out Seabrand. He's probably not gonna watch it, but if he does, shout out Seabrand. And he always puts out the tips like, hey, go get this guy before the new program starts. Like, see what he'll be. I didn't listen. I had Stubbs waiting, and he was around 40K. And I'm like, all right, let's go get him. Didn't get him. Man, the next time I looked, he was around 100. I'm like,
yeah, I got him for like 80K. Like right before I started my World Series run. I'm like, I'm gonna sink the 80K. And now he's like 120. You can't get him anymore. The love-hate relationship with him though, because some games he'll dot, other games I'll get perfect pitches and they'll end up in the one part that I don't leave in the strike zone.
No way.
Oh, of course. Buxton. No doubt about that, especially having Buxton out there.
I had some doubts because I was like, the angle and wait, work out to Steve Philly. Oh my god.
This guy is so good.
Perfect.
Oh no.
Ronnie Mauricio. You gotta get him.
This guy's cracked.
Switch hitting monster. He'd be a nice upgrade over Nico. You can even just keep Nico on your team if you want to fill in a different spot.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No way. What is
There we go. 1-run game.
Ooh.
Wow. Wow, you got to that one too.
Oh man. Yeah,
Only problem with Chapman's his control on some of his pitches.
Yeah. Like I was saying earlier, I never really used like some cards, and like Kenny Lofton, I never touched.
He's good.
Hey.
He is very solid on the game.
Yeah, I'm like really impressed. Like obviously speed, top notch, contact that, good swing.
It just depends on when they release for the most part.
Yeah, he's out. He's out.
I missed the perfect throw. I barely missed the perfect throw. Otherwise, he was gone.
That's huge. Let's score now. Oh, I was expecting you to pitch around and go to Tommy.
I saw that. That's why I kind of just went high and in with the sinker. I knew it was a good enough pitch to where if I missed, I missed.
Yeah.
But it located well.
Oh, Tommy, you come on.
Oh my. I guess that makes up for the Salvador Perez line drive.
Oh, I got
Darn
lucky.
it.
I got lucky.
ECI was on the right side of it.
Yeah.
That pitch was left in a spot where it could have been crushed.
Get down. Let's go, Yelich.
Tried leaving it inside, but the perfect region on Chapman. He is not facing the lefty right here. And there you go. There's the sinker.
Unhittable. But now you got to pinch hit for him. But I mean, you got what you needed. That's out the name of the game. Oh, gee.
Big Poppy.
Perfect.
There you go. There's Poppy. At least perfect. Off the wall. No.
Throw him out.
I got him up to 40 speed at least through the parallels.
No.
Barely missed it. That's Lofton though. It's Lofton.
Yeah,
Yes.
got my friggin' arm, man. Fuck.
Perfect.
Next play. Yeah, baby. Cabin on cabin.
It was a good pitch. Just even though it was perfect, it was beneath the zone.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let's see what I can do with this guy. Rob Dibble.
Oh, come on. I thought he reply tweeted to, I think, Fuzzy or somebody about his card, his 95.
Yeah, he replied to the actual show account.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought that was cool.
And then everyone's like, yo, we should play sometime. And I'm like, I don't know if he plays video games or he might play the show, but it would probably be casually.
Yeah. He's not playing. No content creator.
I remember a couple years ago when he was only DHing and somewhat pitching. I saw Trout go 5 for 5 with 2 home runs. And then I saw Ohtani hit a home run against the White Sox. I was like, wow, this is a game I'll remember I'll be at.
Oh, good
please
pitch. Wow.
get there, George. Get there.
Oh,
barely. They make him slow down like right beforehand. Fernando! And that does it. He's so good in this game. I was just gonna say how them upgrading Fernando Tatis back to a like against contact versus righties again. He's so fun to use in the game.
Oh my.
There you go. There's the Hun pitch right down the middle. You're talking about.
Sports ball. I wanted low and in. You probably would have hit that for a home run anyway. But just from this middle, obviously does not play.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that was a freaking good game. Yeah.
I got my revenge. I think the last game was a 1-run game too.
Yeah, it was. It was.
So we're even on the run column. Might have to run it back later in the year when our teams are a lot better.
Yeah.
Have different players
99.
too.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm
like
always
once